Hello. I am knitting a pair of strawberry paw gloves. These are gonna have paw prints on them with little seeds, so they're gonna look like strawberries. I think, yeah, Harper's hanging out back there on her warming pad. Ziggy's also in the room too, but not in frame. Thank you. This hat I made with my own hand-spun yarn, so I'm very proud of this one because I spun the yarn entirely myself. Hello. When do I restock? What do you need? What's not available? My shop is pretty full right now, actually, and my custom hat and glove orders are open, so I'm gonna do probably a little bit of an update with some more scrappy beanies and Halloween stuff, probably at the end of the month or at the beginning of October. Skeleton things, yeah, that'll probably come in October. Of course, my custom orders are open though, so if there's anything specific. Right now I only have the gray ColourPop skeleton set that is not listed. That'll be part of the update. Hello! All the information about my custom orders is on my website, and I list everything out, all of my items, all the customization options, and all of the pricing. I don't charge extra for custom stuff generally, if it's just like something in different colors, so it's going to be the same price as, like if you order a custom colored skeleton set, it's going to be the same price as the regular skeleton set. You love my hat? Thank you! I was just saying this, but this is made with yarn that I hand spun myself, so. Yeah, I worked really hard on the custom order pages on my website. I don't know how much people really look at them, but I put a lot of effort into having multiple pictures for every item and like listing out like what parts can be customized and stuff. And it's very, very dense with information. It's gone really well though, this time around. All the custom orders I've gotten so far, people seem to know what they want, and it hasn't been too much like back and forth with like working with people to figure out what exactly they want. It's been very straightforward, so. You just took pictures to update your sad little website? Oh, don't say that. I'm sure that's great though. How exciting. Honestly, the only reason I'm even attempting to do like shop updates is that I want to just take all the pictures at once and then edit them all at once and then post them. Like, there's nothing really stopping me from just taking pictures of the skeleton set that I have right now and like listing it, but if I wait and have more things to do at once, I can like post more things at a time and just take pictures at the same time, edit them at the same time, make the listings at the same time, so it does sort of make sense to batch items together. I think the only new things that I have are the gray skeleton set and a couple scrappy chunky cat beanies. So we'll see how much I've made by the end of the month here. This is the custom order though, so. But I think, thankfully, my custom orders have been at a healthy pace that I've been able to squeeze in a few things. I also am just way too efficient on my custom orders. Like, I could, like, the deadline for these is, like, weeks from now. So, like, I could technically stop making these and work on something else, but it's, like, the person already paid for these, so, like, I'm gonna make these first, you know? Sometimes, if I have custom orders and I, like, really feel like making something else, especially, like, the chonky beanies, I will just, like, squeeze one out in between orders, but my custom orders have been, like, good about, like, being a variety of things in that I'm not, like, getting tired of making anything, because, like, the last thing I made was a skeleton beanie, and so now I'm making a pair of gloves, and I like to alternate between hats and gloves when I can. And thankfully the custom orders have kind of aligned with that. So that's a win for me. I've also just been, in my free time, when I'm not knitting, playing a lot of video games. Plus with the whole new YouTube journey, I've sunk quite a bit of time into, like, video editing. So between the custom orders, I haven't really been doing much other knitting. Need to hydrate. Also, every once in a while, I'll turn around so that you can look at Harper. I've been playing Balatro. It's like a poker roguelite. It goes pretty hard. I was also playing Fields of Mystria for a little bit though, and that's also really good. It looks exactly like the Mulberry Cat hat. Yep. My custom orders, honestly, just remaking things that I've made before is ideal. So if there's, like, something you see on my website or just, like, a solid Mulberry Cat beanie, like, that's easy peasy for me. So absolutely. That's also why I like to, yep, if it is sold out, unless it's a limited edition thing, which if you're just talking about a Mulberry Cat beanie, that's not going to be limited edition. But yeah, if it's sold out and you can sign up for notifications for when it restocks, that means I can remake it for you. Absolutely. It's hard to decide if I wanted to call my custom orders or, like, just made to order items. All the different words are confusing. I went with custom orders, but yeah, basically just tell me what you want me to make you and I'll make it. Obviously within limitations, but I need to find a better way to communicate that, like, hey, if this is sold out on my shop, then just fill out my custom order form to get it. The only really limited edition things are stuff that I've made with, like, the hand-dyed wool or, well, the scrappy chonky cat beanies are limited edition just because they're random and chaotic, but... Hi, Ziggy! Oh, he wants to come say hi. You can lay there. Oh, what a good boy. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you send me a request to that form, I will respond back. Obviously not right now, since I'm literally knitting. I'll respond back with a link to purchase. I was worried that was going to be too much work, but it's not that bad. My rate of inquiries is low enough that I'm not worried about it. The benefits of having high prices is that I'm not constantly overwhelmed. Can we see him? I can't tell. This is Ziggy. This black fuzzy thing that I'm touching is my cat. I'm kind of excited about these strawberry paw gloves because they're going to be slightly different than the other ones that I've made. I've made quite a few of the pink strawberry gloves. I usually use white for the paw prints and the spots, but the customer wanted Tobin pink, which is, I mean, basically white if you look at it from a distance, and I don't think they're going to look too much different, but it is going to be a little bit more pink, and I think that's going to be really cute for the strawberry. I might even like it better, I don't know. If I do like it better, I'll need to get pictures of them so that I can be like, this is what the pink strawberry paw gloves actually look like now. I still need to make new strawberry stuff sometime because I've never made any strawberry hats since I started doing the inner ear corner things, and I think the strawberry ones would look really cute with the green in the inner ear corner. I have the brim be green and the rest of the hat be like red or pink with the spots, but I've never put anything inside of the ears, and I think the matching green would look really cute in the ears for the strawberry hats, but I've never actually made one, so I don't have pictures or anything. Ziggy. He's been so affectionate lately. He's been cuddling a lot. In my next YouTube video, there's a moment where he jumps up into my lap, but he like kind of misses with his back legs, and so he like digs his front claws into my leg, and then like I like try to grab him, and he like makes this like pathetic little like, and I caught it on video, and so that's in my next vlog. So, not telling you to subscribe to my YouTube channel or anything, but if you want to see some Ziggy squealing. It's very cute. And then Harper's just like always laying in the sunshine on my bed in here, and I always get the cutest little B-roll of her. She's such a good girl. Ziggy. I haven't really posted about it in too many places yet, but I do have a little one-day show that I'm selling at in November. It's just like a super tiny first year college convention. So I'm very confident that I'm gonna lose money at it, but I think I'm gonna have fun anyway. I'm definitely gonna make video content about it. I'm very interested in, I'm gonna make like a very low key 1 6-foot table version of my display after doing a giant double booth setup. I think it's gonna be interesting trying to fit some things onto just a 6-foot table. I don't, especially at this convention, I don't feel the desire to need to put everything out on the table. I'm definitely gonna curate it a lot. Definitely probably more like low cost items, since it's not like a big anime convention where people are prepared to spend money or anything. Probably have like 1 stand of Chonky Cat beanies, make sure we have a lot of Squeaky Paw keychains and some of the smaller plushies and stuff probably. Obviously gonna have some Jumbo plushies out, just for eye candy. So that'll be very interesting. Ziggy. I love that you probably can't even, oh. Yes, I got your email. I will, once I'm done with the live here, I will, send a link for a listing for you to order. I'll make you your own little special listing, and then you can buy that, and if there's anything else you want, you can buy that at the same time, or just buy the one listing, and then you'll be good to go. Ziggy. What do I do? Yes, you just wait and you watch me knit. Yeah, just keep an eye on your email, and you'll get a follow-up email from me. Ziggy. And thank you so much, by the way. Oh. The first beat of that song, I think, scared him. Ziggy. I love that you're all watching me, and I'm just watching Ziggy. I love watching you watch Ziggy. Thank you, thank you. Oh, also look at my nails. They're very bright pink and they have little flowers on them. I'm going to a Barbie brunch event in a couple weeks, and so I was like, let's do the Barbie nails. But they're gonna be so cute with the strawberry gloves. Not that these are mine, but I'll take a cute little picture. Cats are the best buddies. Harper, is she still here? Yes. Harper, you may not be able to see much besides her white little nose streak, but she is also here. Sakura Barbie? Yeah, for sure. I still need to figure out what I'm gonna wear. I have plenty of pink clothes to choose from. It's a shame you guys can't see Ziggy better because he's all sprawled out. His tummy is just right here. His tummy is just, he's very comfy. Alright, time to untwist the yarn. Riveting. Ziggy. Did you just snort? Such a snorty guy. He's snorting at me. Ziggle wiggle. I'm glad you're hanging out with me, Ziggy. You can hear him? Okay. Yeah, he's snorting. I sometimes call him Snortin' Here's a Who. If you were a bug, what kind would you be? You'd be a friendly spider that gives hugs? I love that. Spiders are great. It's a good question. Are shrimps bugs? I know that's like that's a meme, right? I feel like spider's such a good answer. Maybe I'd be a cicada, just screaming. So I need to say hi to you and your kitties. Silly flip under the camera. There is another one back here as well. So I've got them both hanging out with me. Ziggy's trying to make enough noise that you can hear him. His little snorts. Be a spider that gives hugs, sings, and climbs water spouts? Alright, that sounds good to me. Ziggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Almost done knitting these. Last half row before I cast off. Oh, he's leaving. Goodbye. You're moving. He moved the entire camera. Maybe I should move it so that we can see Ziggy. I feel like, or not Ziggy, Harper. There. Look at her that little white spot. That's her paw. There we go. Now we've got Harper cam. I want to see the big chat. There we go. Thank you. Oh, he's just screaming in the distance now. If Ziggy was a bug, he'd be a cicada. Screaming. We did actually take him outside the other day, and a cicada landed on my husband, and so we put it on the ground for Ziggy to look at, and it was just kind of like flapping its wings, and Ziggy was just kind of looking at it like very minimally. But yeah, so Ziggy did kind of hang out with the cicada. I always forget that they're so much bigger than, like, their shells imply. Every time I do Magic Loop, which is a lot because of my gloves, I'm just so thankful that I already know how to do Magic Loop and that I'm not just learning. Even though clearly I've forgotten how to knit now. Alright. The glove is released. Advice on how to get online sales? I've gone with the work really hard on social media for 7 years method, but probably not the best advice for everyone. I think some basics are just like developing your target market and doing a lot of research with that, developing your products and making sure you have quality products and content and have people get to know you and stuff. I don't know. A lot of it's luck too, I think. You're just time. I've seen a lot of people being like, oh, it's a slow year, and like, when I started my business in 2020, I thought it was gonna be so easy because sales were good over COVID and stuff, and that like just like sort of reminds me that I really have been doing this a while, because it's like, I was like 2-3 years deep by the time COVID even hit. And so like compared to when I first started, like I'm doing better now than I was. I'm not like comparing it to the year 2020. But everyone's experience is different, so. Yeah, sometimes it just takes time. And of course a lot of work and research and all that. I do want these inside out. I'm not great at giving advice because I think it's different for everyone, and I think a lot of the things that apply to me might not apply to other people. As someone that actively enjoys bookkeeping and taxes, I'm aware that I'm different. My hobby is not knitting. My hobby truly is running a business. And so that really helps me through the hard times because I don't rely on this for like any sort of like livelihood or anything. And also I just enjoy every aspect of it besides just the knitting. And so I can get like really deep into like learning more about topics that some people might not be as into. In-person shows do well? Yeah, that's great then. Yeah, I started because I wanted to sell at anime conventions, but then I've just always loved social media and stuff, and so I was already doing that a lot too, and I finally had something good to actually share when I started my business, and so all that just kind of stacked together to get me to where I am now. Why am I holding this weird? Yeah, I keep hearing people say that it being an election year also has a really big impact on sales. Whatever that means. I don't know. I see a lot of people complaining, especially like on Threads. I try not to spend too much time on Threads because I can't get the algorithm to show me things that don't just make me mad. Glovey. Five online sales a year, no idea if affection year affects it. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell. Things like that. my business was still growing quite a bit in like 2020 when COVID and everything happened, and so it was really hard to like compare. Like, am I doing worse, or am I doing worse because of these factors or these other factors? Or is this just the life of running a business? I still think it's so funny with like social media. Like, I never know like which platform is gonna do well for me on any given day. And so it's been working pretty well for me to like just post everywhere. My Facebook page has really popped off lately, which is wild. If you thought TikTok comments were mean, no. Facebook is where people are the most unhinged. Which I think is honestly kind of funny. Like, on TikTok, the mean comments are usually just, like, kids being dumb. But on Facebook, it's, like, an entirely different audience of people that are just mean to try to make you feel bad. And it's just like, what are you doing with your life? Like, I'm literally just out here knitting cute things and you're mad at me? Like, okay. Thanks for boosting my video. Facebook is a very funny place. This is Toby. Okay, yes. See, this is gonna be, I think, not noticeably any different than using white. Especially when I'm just doing, like, the stitches for the paws and the seeds. This song's a bop. I need to save this one. Maybe I'll use this on my YouTube video sometime. I'll just take a screenshot of my, there we go. It's like, how do I remember that I like the song? Man, music is the thing that I think I'm the worst at with my YouTube stuff. I don't have an ear for, like, I'm starting to notice things now, but it's like, I could watch like 20 YouTube videos, and then if you asked me like how they did their audio and their music or sound effects or anything, I'd be like, I didn't notice. Like I know, and that's probably sort of the point of like audio, but now that I have to do it for my own videos, I'm like, should there be music here? What kind of music? Like, ugh. I'm slowly figuring it out. How do the ears come up if you're only doing a rectangle? I have a video on my YouTube channel. It's one of my studio vlogs. I think it's the second one. And I kind of show how I do the ears. But yeah, it's basically a rectangle, and then from the inside, I tuck in the corners and sew them closed. I am just going to show my YouTube video, though, so that you go watch it. I do also have a short form video on TikTok, and it's probably impossible to find. Unless, it might be pinned on my TikTok page, actually. I show how I do it on a little tiny kitty ghost hat. Yeah. That's one of the funniest comments from Facebook. I shared the video of how I do my hats, and I was like showing the hat, and I was like, so it's like a square, and all the comments were like, sweetie, that's a rectangle, and it's like, okay, it's a square rather than a circle. Like I don't like I didn't think we needed to talk about the correct shape. Like it's a hat anyway, so technically it's a cylinder. Like it's one of those things where it's like, it's not that important. Still new at crocheting? I hope, good luck. I hope it goes well for you. I think cat beanies are easier than regular hats. Like regular, like circle shaped hats, because you don't have to do any decreases. It's just a square, rectangle, whatever, like. And I think another bit of lost in translation with that was that I was showing my kitty ghost hat, which are more of a rectangle. My cat beanies, it is kind of more, the height is more similar to the width than on. But again, the point is, this is a corner versus it being a circle shape like a hat normally is. Anyway, I get paid for my Facebook Reels now, though, so people can be as mean to me as they want in my Facebook Reels, because every time they say something, I get like a few pennies, so. I'm out here winning. Squeeze a few dots on here with the bit of yarn that I have left from the toe beans. I was like on the bright side, yo. Got some beans, we got a few dots going. I guess I can make this long, I'll use the rest for seeds. I haven't made a pair of strawberry gloves in a really long time. I was really concerned with talking to this customer about like making sure they were aware that I usually use white for the paw prints and the seeds, and they requested toe bean pink, and I was like, they're similar, but honestly, now that I'm doing it, like I literally don't think I could tell the difference, let alone the customer. So I think either way we're good. I feel like with the toe bean pink, you need to see it like, it needs to be like it needs to have its own color behind it to be able to really tell that it's pink. Like, if I hold these up next to each other, like, can you even tell that these are the same color as this? I feel like it's so unnoticeable, like, versus, like, white. I guess that on camera, that does look a little brighter than white would, but it's so subtle that it's probably fine. I think this is also why my, I tried to make a pastel version of strawberry gloves, and it, like, didn't work out. Because I was gonna do, I made them with, the Tobin as the base color, and I was like, oh, I'll just put white stitches on them. You literally couldn't see the white stitches on the Tobin pink, and I was like, well. So those are on my shop, just without strawberry seeds. They kind of look like watermelon, because I also, did the top cuff green, whereas on the strawberry ones, I usually don't have the top cuff green. Do I have the top cuff green on those? I don't know. I don't remember if I made that decision before or after I realized the seeds weren't going to work out. I don't know. So my dreams of a pastel strawberry gloves probably aren't going to happen, but that's okay. I still think the pink ones are super cute. I'm glad people love the pink strawberry stuff so much. I'm always worried that it's like, oh, well, pink isn't a strawberry. Strawberries aren't pink. Strawberries are red. But I think people do love the pink. And that makes me happy because I love pink. Although at Anime Iowa, the Strawberry Sharks, the red ones did better. Not sure why. Can't really, there's never going to be an answer on why certain things do better at shows. Like, I brought like 10 Scrappy Chunky Cat Ear beanies to Anime Iowa, and I think I sold only one. And then I came back home online and posted them, and they like all sold out right away online. Which I do have a video on Facebook that's still getting a lot of attention that is about the Scrappy Chunky Cat beanies, so that definitely probably has a lot to do with it. It's so weird. I feel like I'm like not in control at all of what things are popular. I mean, I guess it depends on how many videos I make about things. It depends on how many videos I make about things, and then also if they hit the algorithm right and if people see it or not. I think it really is just getting people to see things. At least for me. I should make another video about my regular dual tone Chunky Cat beanies, because everyone's been buying the scrappy ones, which is good because I like making those. But I think there's a lot of really pretty colors of the two color ones that I have that I think also deserve attention. But let's be real, most of my short form content is repost at this point because I've been, as for making new content, I've been working on YouTube a lot, so every once in a while I'll make a new little TikTok. I probably should make some time this week to make some more TikToks. Which I want my TikTok to keep doing good because I'm almost at 20,000 followers, and I want to give away a hat when I hit 20,000. So if you want me to do a cat beanie giveaway of a chonky black and rainbow hat, make sure to share this video or one of my other videos to help me get some more followers so that we can do a little giveaway. The wrong stitch. This is the wrong stitch. It's okay. I can fix it. I can fix it. Okay. No, I messed it up. I made it worse. Undoing duplicate stitch is the bane of my existence. Like, why is it so bad? Where am I going with this? Okay. I should have trusted my instincts. I should have just let myself go on autopilot. My problem is that I thought too hard. I've made a bazillion pairs of paw gloves. I need to just trust my instincts. I doubted myself, and that's where I messed up. I paid too much attention. Yes, strawberry paw gloves. I'm still working on it. There's a few thoughts. Time to add more dots. Should there be one above? I feel like there needs to be one above the beans. I've been trying to figure out what I could do for that sound. Oh look, a strawberry. Oh look, a strawberry. Like that's so funny. Maybe I could do it with like things that sell well versus things that sell less well, or like, I don't know. Or maybe I can like pull up some old pictures of my products and like work backwards from like some of my good looking things to like some of my less good looking things. I don't know. I don't know if I liked that I did that one on the thumb. Why did it block your comment? Strawberry hat gloves into a cat, into a shark, into a bow. Maybe. I should make a strawberry bow. That'd be cute. It'd be kind of annoying to do, though. Also, when I'm done with these, I'll show you, when I'm done with this one, I will show you what it looks like on the inside because it's kind of cool. It looks like a constellation. That's the secret of the strawberry paw gloves, is that they're actually like a constellation on the inside. Is this enough dots? I feel like I need at least one more. I feel like I need more on the front too. I don't have an exact formula with my dot placement. I just kind of go with what feels right. I don't think I'm gonna put another one in the front because then it would mess up the yarn. All right, let me show you the inside. Okay, well, it looks less like a constellation and more strategic, actually. But, it's got, like, little strings on it. This part looks kind of like a constellation. This one's just kind of a straight line. Strawberry. Okay, I gotta do the other one now. I was gonna end the live before I finish these, but I feel like I'm in too deep now. So I just have one glove left to stitch. Where is that stitch? Hello? Some of my stitches are just tiny for some reason. Oh, I almost just panicked that I was gonna accidentally make like 2 right hands, but we're good. Again, my autopilot was fine. The problem was when I thought too hard about it. I kind of wish I kept track of how many pairs of paw gloves that I've made. Definitely over 100, I would say. But the number could be way crazier than that, maybe. And I just don't know. I could probably try to sort of track it, at least by how many I've sold. But I don't know. Honestly, at this point, 100 seems low, I think. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. I had like 25 ready for just Anime Iowa, so. Harper! Look at her! Do you see this? I don't know if you can see it. She's stealing yarn. Thief! Thief! How dare you! On camera even! There was yarn over here. Caught in the act. You know what she would bring it back to? She carries things around. She's got a few select toys that she likes that we'll like throw for her, and then every morning we wake up and there's just like something right by the bed. And it's like, ah, yes, Harper brought this to us. She's been really good about the yarn wall lately, though. She usually only messes with it when she wants attention, so. And I don't leave her in here unsupervised because she will, if we're like downstairs watching TV or something and I leave my office door open and she gets mad that we're not paying attention to her, she'll like go mess with stuff. And it's like, no. Thank you so much. The hats with the bows, yes. I was just talking about how my Facebook page has gotten a lot of attention lately. I was complaining about mean comments, but it's been really great, like there's been a lot of people that are like on the right page too, which is great. Obviously the positive way outweighs the negative comments. Thank you so much for the ice cream cone. I haven't been going live here on TikTok very much lately. I've really focused on my YouTube channel lately, but I don't know, I felt like socializing tonight and just chatting, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I think TikTok's still my favorite place to go live. Follow on Facebook and my business page too. Little ones go nuts looking at my hats. Aw, thank you. You'll have to tell me if you see her back here doing something bad and I don't notice. If you see her stand up, you gotta say something. She's pretending like she's just taking a bath now, but she's just waiting for me to not pay attention for a second, and then she's gonna steal some more yarn. She hasn't been hanging. Don't look at the yarn. I see you. You can steal the decoy plushies. Watch a cat, I'm on it. She hasn't been laying on the warming pad much, just because it's been warm out, but I think it's finally starting to get some colder days, so. She wants fingerless gloves, not sure, crochet, knit, or what. She's tiny. Ooh, yeah. Fingerless gloves are so good. They're so versatile. Because you can, like, still, like, obviously, oh my gosh. TikTok thought I wasn't paying enough attention, apparently, and asked me if I was still here. Hey! Okay, that's Pikachu. You can play with Pikachu. Yeah, I'm so excited for fall. But yeah, fingerless gloves are great. You can still use your computer and stuff. When I get cold at my desk, I'll use them sometimes. I did one time have a comment that she can have Pikachu, yeah. That's one of the decoy plushes. Oh no, she didn't like it. She knows that's not what she wanted. Yeah, one time someone said that, like, oh, your fingerless gloves, they're not worth the price because they wouldn't be warm enough in the cold place that I live in. It's like, they're fingerless. Like, I'm not sure how to explain to you that their main purpose is not warmth. And also, wear gloves underneath them. That's what I do in the winter. Like, I'm sorry, I make these to wear them at anime conventions in the summer, so I don't really know why you think them being fingerless is a reflection on the quality and not a reflection on their purpose. But, like, also they're fingerless, so yeah, of course your fingers are going to be cold while you wear them. I don't like this one. This is just too loud. Gotta go? Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you caught me in the one rare occasion that I've actually been live. I am almost done here anyway. I guess I can point the camera back at me now that Harper's gone. I don't have to keep awkwardly, like, leaning to the side. Oh yeah, duplicate stitch. It's definitely a struggle to learn. It's definitely a struggle to get good at too. It definitely took me a really long time to get to the pace that I'm at now. But it's so good, and like, I feel like even when, for specific things, like things like this especially, even if you're not like super great or fast at it, it's so much better than doing like actual color work. Ziggy, are you gonna come back now that we lost our Harper content? Yeah? Ziggy? What? Come here. Okay, these gloves need seeds. Seeds. I don't know what you're doing wrong. Need practice. You drive yourself nuts trying. Yeah, it's very fiddly. Trying to like undo it too is nearly impossible. I've gotten like, so when I'm doing it, I do like 1, 2, 3, 4 toe beans with one piece of yarn, and I'll get to like the last one sometimes and then realize I messed up earlier, and it's like, well, I can't undo this. I either deal with leaving the mistake, or I just like go in and cut every little string and just end up with like yarn confetti, because that's like the easiest way to just get it out of there, and it's just like, ah. Ziggy. cut it apart, yeah. Undoing it is impossible, so. I can undo like 1 or 2 stitches at this point, but a lot of the times it's easier to just cut it all out. The string might not be long enough for all the seeds. I might need another one. That's wrong. This one's gonna look a lot different on the inside, I think, because I'm doing it differently. On the first glove, I had a long enough string here that I did these, and then I kept turning the paw and did the top ones. And then when I did the bottom part, I went around again, and that's why the inside looked the way it did. But this time I'm not doing it like that. So the string on the inside is gonna be a little more all over the place, which might make it look more interesting on the inside. Are these actually on top of each other? That's fine. Fighting the urge of humans instinctively making repetitive patterns, but then overcorrecting and then because it's oh, well, is it gonna look random if they're in the same row? But I just overthink that a lot sometimes for no reason. Because I know the thing about how humans are bad at creating actual randomness because our brains are programmed for patterns. And so then I try to overcorrect that and be less random, but then also I don't want them to be too close. I think we're good. Let's see how it looks on the inside. Check out our constellation. That's just a big M. Oh, I need to tie up these ends, huh? That'd probably be a good step. I'm gonna guess the customer doesn't want me to just send them their gloves like this. We got the same problem, yeah. Finding the balance is truly the struggle. I feel at least with these strawberries, the dots, if they are somewhat consistent and this is pretty much just I think it looks fine. Strawberry seeds are pretty consistent, so I don't know why I even feel I need to make them random. Because they don't need to be random. They can be evenly spaced. I guess the reason is that I'm not going to evenly space them. And so I feel it'd be more work if I was actually trying to evenly space them. And therefore I try to make them more sporadic. I don't know. How many rows do you think for toddler finger? I have no idea. I do not do kids stuff at all, so I have no idea. It also depends on a lot of what kind of yarn you're using, what size needles and all that, so unfortunately, I don't think I'm much help there. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite greens, for sure. Okay, we have a finished pair of strawberry fingerless gloves. Yeah, if I looked at these, I literally wouldn't know that this was Tovine pink for the paws instead of white. So I think it's good. I think they look great. So I'm going to leave this video here. I've been doing too much vlogging. I'm gonna end this live. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.